I was going to start this with some sort of song, but I feel like, when people sing, it's quite irritating because when people who can't sing, it's really annoying and frustrating. So I'm not even going to try. I really want to though. I'm going to sit down. Hold on. If you want, I've filmed my podcasts now. That was me just maneuvering the chair into position. I'm just going to make sure I'm adjusted for the camera. God, don't I look so horrific? The camera is high. It's on like a really high angle, so you don't get all of the chinage. These things you need to be concerned about when you film podcasts because people can see you. So now I've started wearing actual human clothing as opposed to the rags that I used to wear. So you're welcome, everyone. I post them up on my YouTube channel. Just search for Christian Hull. Almost forgot my name. This is complete drivel. I'm 30. I don't like to admit to it. You know what I call myself? 29 and 6 quarters. Because it's true. 29 and 6 quarters. Wow, Christian, you're so funny. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I want to talk about merchandise. I want to talk about there was an incident in a lift that involved an incredibly lovely gentleman. And I zoned out the other day. But I just stood still for so long and I just didn't even realise. First, so I'm doing merch. I'm going to do some merch, I reckon. I've put my designs in. I've submitted them to my manager. And Trish, obviously, because no one wants to wear something with my face on it. It's Trish's face, so it's just my face with a wig. So much better. Oh, really changes everything. I've done these designs and I'm so happy. I did a photo shoot ages ago where like Trish had her makeup done. She had full makeup. Look, I won't go so far as to say drag. If you're unfamiliar with Trish is a character that I do on almost, 80% of the videos I make, I am Trish. Trish is a mum. She's a bogan. She's also wealthy. So she just has multiple personalities. So t-shirt, tea towel, tote bag. TTT for Trish. That was purely coincidental. So I'm excited. I'll let you know when you can actually buy merchandise. What was I going to say? No. We were discussing whether or not we charge a lot of money and we try and profit from it. But then I was like, no, not yet. I don't think we can charge a fortune for a tea towel that says, "You make me wet," with a photo of Trish in a very sexually provocative position. Like that. I think like the deal we've made with the companies, it's still like $12 for a tea towel. Like IKEA, $2 for 4. Like $12 for 1. Christ. And so we've foregone profits. I'm like, I don't really want to make a profit from. I just want people. Ideally, in an ideal world, I want people to have just my face on a tea towel, Trish's face, my face in a wig, that says, "You're making me wet." Just hang it up on their oven. But they're a mother of 3 with children, and that's there. How disturbing would that be for your child? So I'll let you know when that happens. I've got a t-shirt and I have a tote bag. The tote bag is my favourite. It's like a white canvas bag, I think. I'm pretty sure. And it says Totes Trish on it. But, this is the hard part to describe. The letters are... Oh, this is really hard to describe. It's my face in the letters. So, that's... Anyway. And next topic. But, yay, exciting news. That was really boring. So far, we're 4 minutes in. And if I look at my analytics, I would say 90% of people have stopped listening. Okay, so I got into the lift at work the other day. Now, I was going home. I was leaving work. And there's only 2 floors. So I could go down some stairs. But who has time for stairs these days? Jesus, even going downstairs, I get puffed. If you listen to the podcast, I think it was the last podcast, I got puffed and tired eating a brownie. Literally, I had 2 bites of a brownie and I couldn't breathe. I was like, and then I read some of the comments and there was this one comment, I forget her name, and she was so good. And she was made me feel so much better about my horrifically unfitness by saying, oh, well, when you eat, you actually do stop breathing for a while. So if you have breathing problems, that can really be cause for concern. I'm like, oh, yes, I've got breathing issues. I don't have breathing issues. I'm just horrifically like if you've seen the photo of this podcast is literally the most photoshopped photo of me I've ever done. And then the camera filming this podcast right now is so high that, one, I've cut off like the man, you can't, hold on, if I stand up, like, these milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than your, like, I am Kim Kardashian with a just huge man boobs. You know what? I say I'm fine with it. It's just, why is food so delicious? Why? I got rid of my Foxtel and I literally have no TV now because when I sit in front of the TV, my brain goes, you need to be eating. Like I've conditioned myself to be sitting in front of the TV going, eat food, watch TV. And then when I'm not eating food, I turn the TV off. Like I'm like, oh, this is boring. I turn the TV off. Oh, food's run out, TV off. What? I can watch TV and not eat food? No, not anymore. Mentally, there's like if I sit on my couch and turn the TV on, my hand like reaches for something. I'm like, what's my hand doing? And it's just like grabbing something and putting it near my mouth. I'm like, there's nothing there to grab. Why is my hand doing this action? I'm like, oh God, get it something. My hand needs something to put in my mouth. And so I'll like put a bowl of cheese. That's right, I have bowls of cheese. And then I'm like, oh good, okay, my hand's occupied now. I'm like, oh God, why is my hand feeding me? I have no control over the food that goes into my body. That's my excuse, okay? I don't have control. I don't have self-control. Anyway, that went a little bit deep. Okay, so I got into the lift at work. Now, I was going from level 1 to ground floor. This is crucial parts of the story. Jez was going from level 2 to ground floor. So, Jez is this tall, he's very good looking, but he's very earthly, like meditates and is one with the universe and sort of very, very chilled. I'm going to go out and let me say, he doesn't do drugs, but you could be mistaken for him doing some sort of hippie, ritual where they drink the guava and they're like experiencing a high. Like he loves life. He's just so divine. He's such a beautiful human being. He makes videos that talk. So he has a podcast. He's such a divine, nice person. There is not one, he's never done anything mean in his life. So he works for Hamish and Andy. He's their video producer. So that's why he's here in the building. And so he's so chill, so calm and just like, I have time for everything. Nothing is bad. I am a beautiful human. Whereas I'm like, get out of my way, everyone. I hate people. God, my life is terrible. What is this? Where he's just like, love, sharing, kindness, caring and spiritual. And very much I'm just stressed, yelly, and hate everything. So we're very opposite. But whenever Jez is around, I do my best to be like Jez. Like, hi, Jez, how are you? I did some yoga. Definitely didn't do yoga. And he knows I definitely didn't do yoga. I'm like, yeah, and I've just like got my garden and I'm watering my plants. I don't know. That's how I feel like I can relate to Jez. And so doors open, I get in the lift and I hear someone sort of running to the lift from like far away. And I'm like, I just want to get out of here. Like, I don't know. And then, the door's closed and they push the button, the door's open again and you're standing there like, I just want to go, and you're holding me up from leaving this hellhole. So, I went in and I just frantically pushed the closed door button and held it down so the person running for the lift couldn't open the doors and we would close. The doors closed on them and we went down. And then I looked up and I was like, oh, shit. Jez is in the lift. Like, normally anyone else, I don't care. I don't care what anyone else thinks. And Jez was like, did you just hold the doors closed? I was like, no. I was trying to hold them open. Was that the close button? Oh my God. And then Jez looked at me and smiled and I was like, yeah, I did, Jez. I know. I'm a massive vagina. Like I am just the worst human being. And he looked at me and he was like, can't believe you did that. And I was like, no, Jez, don't say that. It's like when your parent says, I'm so disappointed in you. Like the person, like Jez, who loves everything, was like, I can't believe you did that. I was like, no, Jez, I'm a good And then he gave me like the disappointing look, like the, oh, mate, I thought you were better than this. And I was like, no, Jez. And I was almost about to cry and he got out of the lift. And I was like, no, come back, Jez. I need to prove to you that I'm a good human. Oh, he's gone. Damn it. I'm going home. I'm going to just throw dirt on the ground. That's what I do at home. And then anyway, I bumped into him at work. And of course, in Jez's mind, he's forgotten about it and it doesn't bother him. Nope, he lets it go. He's start afresh. Everyone's a brand new day. You know, he's just like, I love you. You're beautiful. Ah. And I was like, Jez, I'm so sorry. Because I like couldn't sleep. It's like, no, Jez is going to hate me. He thinks I'm a terrible human. He's going to tell everyone that I'm like literally the devil. And oh, no. And I got into work and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about yesterday. And he's like, what? I'm like, nothing. He's like, oh, the lift. He's like, yeah. Well, mate, you just, got to be all more open and accepting. I'm like, oh, shit. I just don't want to deal with people, Jez. I just hate people. And then he laughed and then I left and I was like, oh, well. What's out in the open now? I hate people.
What's the name of the app you want to launch?
Don't you hate it when Siri just is Siri? Oh.
I don't know what you mean by just had one Siri just like, what app can I open for you?
I don't want an app open. I'm doing a podcast and you're interrupting me.
I don't know what you mean by don't want an app open.
Oh, turn off, you stupid dumb bitch! Siri just is so annoying at times. Look, let's see if it works. Like now I'll be like, hey Siri, call mum. Oh no, it's working. Oh God, don't call mum. Don't call mum.
Which phone number for Mum Karen Hull? Mobile or home?
No, go away. Siri just interrupts. She's just an interrupter. And it's funny because I'll be sitting at work and then people will be having a conversation with you and they say like, hey. So I do it. Hey, Sam. No, it doesn't do it. And Siri, you just hear over the corner, hello, what would you like me to do? She's so interrupting. Just go away. All right. Now I need to use Siri to look at my phone. Oh, credit card at the door. Oh, I did something weird. Actually, I did it twice. Two different things, but of similar context where I just completely zoned out. So I'd finish work. This was the same day that I think I was thinking about Jez too much on this day. Because this is what happened. So I got out of the lift, I walked home, and I live in an apartment, so keys in pocket, and it's an old school apartment. It's not a tap sensory doobie and you push all the buttons. It's just a key in a door. So I'm walking back to the apartment and just so out of mind from the experience that I had with Jez in the lift. I was so annoyed that I was rude and awful. And then I had some shopping, and so I walk up these stairs. Anyway, I get to the top of the door and I just stand there for a minute and I get out my wallet and I get out my credit card and then I push my credit card into the key hole. And not even then did I realize. And then I tried to twist it. And then I was like, oh no, it's a tap. And so I tapped my card on the door for my apartment. And then I was standing there waiting for it. And I had music going and I was just thinking about the incident in the lift. And I stood there and I was I don't know what I was waiting for. And then I was like, oh, hang on a minute. What? I need my key. And I put my key and I was like, what am I doing? And then the following day, I got in the lift, again, music on. I was thinking about other things, totally preoccupied. And I went into the lift and I just stood there. The door's closed. Now, I couldn't hear the lift moving because I was listening to music. And I was just standing there, just waiting because I thought the lift was going down. Waiting. And I was waiting an unusually long amount of time. Bless me. I was waiting a really unusually long amount of time. And so I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, God, why is this lift taking forever? And then the doors open and another lady gets in. And I realise that we're still on the same floor that I got in on. And she looks at me like, oh, you getting out? And I was like, what? Oh, yes. So I got out and I was like, what's going on? And then I realised I had zoned out so much that I didn't push any buttons in the lift. And I stood in there for about 4 minutes waiting to get to again, 2 floors down. And then I was just like, what am I doing? And then I took the stairs. Like, that's how much the incident in the lift upset me. Jez doesn't upset him. He's fine. Me? I was like, oh my God, I don't want someone to think I'm a bad human. I am a bad human, but they're not allowed to think that, especially someone that's just so decent. Like when a decent human being thinks that you're not a decent human being, which is the truth, I'm like shattered. I'm like, oh, what can I do? I'm going to buy them a latte. Hi, can I please get an organic soy latte? And you buy them and they're like, oh no, milk is murder. I'm like, no, it's soy milk. Oh, I feel the same. Milk is totally murder. And then they're like, soy milk? Oh my God, I can't believe you'd use soy milk. Those soybeans don't have a choice. They get harvested and then they don't even get to fall off the tree. They're picked prematurely. I'm like, oh, I know. That's why this isn't soy. This is a substitute soy called Soylent, made from humans. What? Made from my enemies. Drink it. Yeah. So that's my story of great story, Christian. Well done. Well done. I'm very proud of you for being a moron. Well, that's all I have to talk about, and I've still got to fill 4 more minutes. Questions! Oh, I asked on Facebook all the questions. I'll do that for next time because that's going to take longer than 4 minutes. Well, let me do one of them now, and then I'll do the rest on the next podcast. Okay, question time. Come on, ask your questions. We'll go to the questions. Someone wants to know how I lost my virginity. I think I already shared that story. Did I? I don't remember. Okay, let's go here. Sorry. Again, just, don't mind me. Here we go. Nope, here we go. I'm going to go to a random question and answer it. And this one. Getting a teenage girl to actually do something other than put makeup on. No, that's a video suggestion. See, a lot of the people, I was like, what should I talk about? And then they give me video ideas. I'm like, that's not really podcastable. When you know you have an awesome old car, but really it's falling apart. Did I talk about my first car, my Volvo? I've already spoken about my Volvo. People that walk slow. Oh, these aren't questions. God, these are video suggestions. God, some people really piss me off. Guys, just read the question. The question was, what do you want me to talk about on my podcast? Do a video on this. I'm like, you didn't even read the fucking question. This is good. This is filling time. I need. Because I think I have to do a minimum of 20 minutes. Have I spoken about the exciting news? That's a secret. Let's make noises with my mouth. I'll just make noises with my mouth. These are all fucking video ideas. Talk about what makes you happiest. The kind of happy that you want to be contagious to everyone around. Oh, this is an easy question. Let me just make some mouth noises and then I'll tell you what makes me really happy. So, Christian, what's on your podcast today? Well, everyone, I made noises with my mouth for 5 whole minutes. And surprisingly, this podcast, it does quite well. I'm very proud. It's on the charts, mainly because I lie to people and tell them it's like, oh my God, you'll never guess what I said. Click the link and subscribe. And then it's literally, this is what I say. I'm going to your body. Oh my God, I'm really out of breath. And that's what you'll find on this week's podcast, brought to you by... Who could a sponsor be? Who would be a sponsor? I think I'm getting sponsors for my podcast now. So, do you have a business? Do you want to be part of a successful podcast? Here's an example of the beauty of the complete drivel. Oh man. Advertiser's wet dream right here. What other noise? Oh, you know the drip? You can do a drip with your mouth. Not very good at it. You got to flick your cheek. Ow! It hurts my cheek. But how cool does it sound? It sounds like there's a drip. Wow. I should go on Australia's Got Talent. Can you imagine? And I sit there in the you know how they do like the pre-interview sort of thing where you sit there and they have that shot of you with all the audience like, hello. You got to do it in a British accent because they do it in Britain's Got Talent. Hello, my name is Christian. I'm 30. I've just really struggled throughout my entire life. I caught the train here and I almost missed the audition process, but I really strongly believe that I have one of the most amazing talents in the history of this competition. Will Christian impress the judges? Let's find out. Crowd. Oh, hold on. Let me get sound effects. Okay. I have to do a real full, like, proper thing. Hold on. I'll get some sound effects. Crowd. 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 Sound effects. Okay. Hold on. What's the Card Express? One. Okay. Will Christian impress the judges? Here, he takes to the stage. Stage. Tell us, mate, what's your name? Hi, my name is Christian. I'm 30, and I have a really great talent. Well, Christian, the stage is yours. Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. My talent is I can make noises with my mouth. Take it away, Christian. I'm going to perform Adele's Someone Like You. What the fuck am I doing? What is this podcast? Just doing my warm-ups. It's hard to tell whether I'm being a judge or I'm being the person on the stage. They say... I don't know the lyrics. Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. I'll just pretend that's what I said. I said fire. What am I doing? To the rain, watched it pour as I saw your face. Oh my God, have I had too much to drink? This is what I love about doing this podcast is I can just do whatever I want. You know, I came and I saw you near to the door. I set fire to the rain, watched it pour. What was the Thank you so much. I also do water droplets. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh God, that hurts. Crowd. Oh God. Oh no, the crowd sound effect. Thank you so much, Will. Let's go to the judges. Hi, Simon here. Let's just go to Mel C. Oh, how does Mel C? She's got a really heavy accent. I don't know about you, but that was just blew me away, right? You know, you were gonna come out here, and I was like, oh my God, this guy's probably got no talent. Like, look at him, right? He's probably had too many burgers, and he came out here, and you just blew me away. It's a yes from me. Who's another judge? Ronnie, what do you think? Oh, yes, look, I just wasn't sure about that performance, you know. Adele is a classic artist, and I just didn't think, you know, it's a very hard song to sing. But you just came out here, and you really nailed it. So it's also a yes from me. Simon? Yes, well, I'm not very easy to impress. And you know what? I wasn't impressed. Pressed, and then they do the dramatic pause. Pressed. And then there's like a silence. It's like dramatic. Like, will he say yes or will he say no? Will Simon say yes to the voice man? Oh, God, hold on. I have to have crowd sound effects ready. Oh, no, you need to have, oh, God, oh, God, yes! Hold on. I don't, because they have, like, the music when, okay, so Simon goes to say yes, right? And they always play this song, but I need to just make sure. Oh, damn it. Let me get to the chorus. No! Hold on. Okay. I've got to hit stop. I'm so sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. Because I literally watched this and... Oh, fuck off. And then this kicks in. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is exactly what happens. So it's a dramatic pause. Will the voice guy get in to Britain's Got Talent? He's all relying on Simon's yes. Well, I wasn't really impressed by it. But you know what? You blew me away. It's a yes from me. And then they play this music and then there's tears. Oh my God, I can't believe I made it in. It's been my dream to be on Britain's Got Talent and sing Adele with my croaky voice, and this is just a dream come true. That's literally what happens. Oh, look, it's now 26 minutes of a podcast. I'm done now. Okay. Yay! Have a good one. Oh my God, am I even going to post this? I am. Please leave a review of this podcast. No, don't, because I feel like there'll be many bad reviews. And I'll leave you with this. I'm just the eye of the tiger. You're gonna hear me roar.